The promise had been fulfilled. Isaac was the living proof that God's word would not fail. But before the covenant could continue, a separation had to occur. Ishmael, the son born of the flesh, was sent away, not in anger, but to show that the promise would come not through human striving, but through divine grace. Paul would later write, "These things are an allegory. Hagar and Sarah, law and promise, bondage and freedom. Before the child of promise could become the heir, the older son had to be put out." Paul says the same of the old law and the new. In order for the kingdom of Christ to come into being, the old kingdom had to be done away. But then came the test. God said, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and offer him on a mountain I will show you." We are meant to feel the horror of those words. This is not a comfortable story. The promise, the laughter, the joy now demanded as a sacrifice. And yet Abraham obeyed. Faith is not passive belief. It is trust that acts even when it does not understand. He took the fire, the knife, and the wood, and together they climbed the hill. Father Isaac said, "The fire and the wood are here, but where is the lamb?" And Abraham replied, "God will provide himself a lamb." When the altar was built and the boy bound, every parent, every reader should shudder. This is not a story to admire, it is a story to feel, because this is what it would one day cost God himself. As Abraham raised the knife, the voice from heaven called, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay your hand on the boy." A ram was caught in the thicket, a substitute, a life in place of another. And the Lord said, "Now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me." Faith was made alive, as James would say, not by words, but by action. Abraham's trust was proven real. He called that place "The Lord will provide." Because on a mountain very nearby, many generations later, God would not stop short. He would offer his own son, and this time no one would call out to stop him.